How does one detach from the stress of election night? Um, so obviously tonight is a big election night for, from down at the state level to the federal level. So, not no surprise in who the candidates are and some of the drama around that's been going on. But today I wanted to talk about how I've been able to, or how I'm trying to manage the stress and anxiety of something that at the end of the day is out of my control. Um, in particular this election, and so obviously I know I have my ability. I'm able to put my best foot forward by voting. So if you haven't voted, make sure you go get your voice heard. But at the end of the day, now that I voted, I feel like that I still have some stress over, is the candidate that I want going to win? What does that mean if they don't? What does it mean if they do? But what does it mean if they don't? And how do I kind of deal and cope with that? So those questions come up for me. The past couple of elections as well have been really stressful for me as well. So yeah, I feel like this election is maybe a little bit less. But I think the biggest way that I detach from a certain outcome is is realizing that it's out of my control. I did what I could. I put my vote out. And at this point, there's nothing left for me to do about it, um, and I have to accept, the outcome either way. So I think that's, knowing that I can't control it and any further, and I did the best I could is really the best way for me to kind of just try to remain present, remain calm, and practice gratitude for the things that I do have in life, where I'm at currently, where I'm hoping to go. Um, so yeah, I guess that was the biggest way for me to detach was realizing, it's once it's out of my control, it's out of my control. Nothing I can really do about it. So it doesn't really help for me to stir or ruminate on it any further. Obviously I can keep hoping and for the outcomes that I want, but it kind of applies to but at the end of the day, I don't know what's going to happen and I can't control it. So I think this has been kind of like a strategy I've used to try to let go and detach from other stressors in my life. That's probably maybe a different video, but it's along the similar lines of, realizing what I can't control and what things I can control and focus on the things that I can. And so, um, anyway, I hope you all watching are uh, able to have a stress-free evening and are able to still accept, I guess, the benefit or the results of the election either way. I later tonight, early tomorrow, we'll have a more definitive answer. But anyway, yeah, I hope this helps detach from any stress that you may be having. Let me know in the comments if you have any other tricks or strategies to try to um, de-stress or detach from the stress of election night. Would love to hear your thoughts in case that any other folks are also could benefit from it as well. So until next time, much peace and love.